Here I am at Kew Gardens at the end of March, and it's starting the flowering season of the cherries. Now this beautiful cherry here is the Yoshino cherry, Prunus yedoensis. And what a beauty it is. Take a close look at some of the flowers. One of the interesting things about cherry is they're precocious, meaning they come out into flower before the leaves, so there's no messing about with foliage in the way of the bees getting in to see the flowers. And the main difference in between fruiting cherries that we buy and eat and have in our tarts compared to flowering cherries, well, they all flower. Some are better flowerers that aren't as good at fruiting, and then there are some that are very good at fruiting that don't have as spectacular flowers. And that's the magic with these. Now they start off very sort of pink in bud, opening out to a lighter white flower. So they're beautiful. They look almost like hung clouds, this ethereal effect of blue skies behind with the beautiful snow. It feels chilly just by looking at them. It feels like the snow itself, but they don't last long. The one thing is the big festivals that take place all over Japan celebrating the beauty of the cherry tree, because it symbolises refreshness, reliving, rebirth. And that's the magic, because it's really the fleeting part of life and the beauty of it. Because if you just take a look at the simple petal already fallen, look at these, just like that, and suddenly they've gone. Now everybody thinks that confetti was inspired by the petals from the cherry trees. Oh no, the confetti comes from the Italian word confetto, meaning sweet. Because during celebrations in Italy, they'd either throw sweets or throw grain or even money. You can hear the planes go over. I'm right in the middle of Kew Gardens here, which has got some marvellous examples. So confetti wasn't inspired by the cherry trees. That was something completely different, but the flowers can be used. Sometimes they're put in bowls of water on dining room tables, or you can have them just floating on the surface of your bath, or a trail of petals up to the bedroom. The romance is right there that makes a real bit of difference. Now you can grow cherry trees very easily in your own back garden, many different types. Blossom like this comes from cherry trees, apple trees, pears, hawthorns, blackthorn, all have beautiful blossom. So you can choose something that's right for you, and different sizes. There's big ones, there's smaller ones, there's pencil ones as well. Prunus amauanagawa is the pencil or flagpole cherry, and there's weeping ones as well that cascade down. Pendula rosea is another one for that. They prefer a sunny position, probably somewhere in the region of about 6 hours of sunlight a day. Then they do not like having their feet in the wet either. They like pretty well drained soil too. And I wouldn't put them in an exposed spot. The exposed spot means the wind could take the petals very, very quickly. But of course it's not just us. Look at this little bee here. Tiny little bee, really early on in the season. Little honeybee there. It's really doing well. There's another one just over at the back. They're all over here. And of course during the autumn you also get the small cherries, not for human eating, but for bird eating, pretty good. So it's for the pollinators, for the birds and the humans. And it's not just about flower, you also get the foliage, beautiful green foliage during the summer. Autumn colour as well. You get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes down to the cherries. They signify renewal, rebirth, and highlight to us the fleeting beauty of life on earth. They signify as well that we should seize the day and enjoy everything as the spring comes to life. Forsythias, camellias, daffodils, the earth is warming up and spring is here. Celebrate it with a cherry in your own garden. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more great content like this. And don't forget to turn on your notifications, and I'll let you know when the next video comes about.